Step into any kitchen and you'll find an array of colorful jars and aromatic powders lining the shelves. Spices have been at the heart of culinary traditions for thousands of years. They have the power to transform a simple dish into a memorable meal, to add warmth, depth, and complexity to flavors. Yet with so many spices out there, which ones truly belong in every kitchen? Here are the top 10 essential spices you shouldn't be without, and how to use them to make your food sing. Let's begin our journey with a classic, black pepper. Don't underestimate this everyday staple. Black pepper isn't just for sprinkling over eggs or finishing off a steak. It boasts a sharp, earthy heat that opens up the senses and enhances the flavors of almost any dish, whether it's savory or even some sweet recipes. Add freshly ground black pepper at the end of cooking for a punch of aroma and taste that pre-ground pepper can't deliver. It works beautifully in pastas, salads, vegetables, and as a base for meat rubs. Closely paired with our first contender is another must-have, salt. Technically a mineral rather than a spice, salt is absolutely crucial. It's the ultimate flavor enhancer, critical for drawing out natural tastes. While there are many varieties, kosher and sea salt are excellent choices for everyday use. Master how to season correctly, and you'll unlock the full flavor potential in pastas, soups, roasted veggies, meats, and even desserts. Now, let's spice things up with cumin. Recognizable for its warm, earthy aroma, cumin seeds, or their ground form, bring an exceptional depth to both Southern and global cuisines, from Indian dals to Middle Eastern tagines and Mexican chili. Cumin adds a slightly smoky, nutty nuance. Try blooming cumin seeds in oil before sautéing onions, or add ground cumin to curries, stews, tacos, or even roasted vegetables. Next up, we have paprika. This vibrant red powder derives from ground sweet peppers and ranges from mild and delicate to hot and smoky. Paprika lends earthy sweetness and tantalizing color to all sorts of dishes. In Hungarian cuisine, paprika is fundamental, flavoring classic goulash and chicken paprikash. Sprinkle it over roasted potatoes, stir it into stews, or use smoky paprika to add depth to barbecue rubs, soups, and eggs. No spice collection would be complete without cinnamon. Though you might associate it with cinnamon buns or apple pie, this sweet yet warming spice is also an excellent addition to savory cooking. Cinnamon, especially true Ceylon or the more common cassia variety, brings a subtle heat and fragrant complexity to curries, tagines, and braised meats. A cinnamon stick can infuse warmth into stews and rice puddings, while ground cinnamon elevates everything from oatmeal to chili. Another omnipresent spice is garlic powder. Fresh garlic is great, but garlic powder offers quick, intense garlicky flavor in a pinch, without mincing or peeling. Sprinkle it into rubs, sauces, popcorn, or mashed potatoes for that deeply savory, umami taste. It's especially convenient for marinades and dry spice blends that need to stick to meat or roasted veggies. Let's introduce a touch of brightness with dried oregano. Famous in Mediterranean and Mexican cooking, oregano is pungent, peppery, and slightly bitter, with hints of mint and hay. It's the backbone of pizza sauces, Greek salads, and Italian vinaigrettes, and provides depth in chili, grilled meats, and roasted potatoes. A pinch of oregano can turn tomato sauce from basic to brilliant. Turmeric, with its bold golden color, earns its place as both a spice and a health booster. Famous for its anti-inflammatory properties, courtesy of the compound curcumin, turmeric lends mild, earthy, slightly bitter notes to curries, rice dishes, and even smoothies. If you're cooking an Indian curry, you'll rarely do without turmeric. Try it for a change in scrambled eggs, or add a dash to roasted cauliflower for a splash of color and earthy taste. Cayenne pepper is the go-to for those who crave a little heat. This vibrant red powder made from ground hot chili peppers packs a robust spiciness. It's perfect for sprinkling into chili, deviled eggs, tacos, and marinades, or over popcorn for a fiery snack. Just a pinch can turn a bland dish into something bold and memorable. Last on our essential list, we have dried basil. Sweet and aromatic, basil brightens sauces, stews, and salads with its subtly anise-like flavor. While fresh basil is unmatched for pesto and caprese salads, dried basil is perfect for pizza, tomato sauce, soups, and Mediterranean vegetable dishes. It holds up well during slow cooking, imparting its gentle sweetness over time. So which spices make the cut for your pantry? Let's recap. Black pepper, versatile and warming for lifting the flavors of almost any dish. Salt, the ultimate enhancer, making ingredients taste even more like themselves. Cumin, earthy and complex, perfect for global cuisines. Paprika, sweet, smoky, and vibrant for color and warmth. Cinnamon, aromatic and comforting, with both sweet and savory uses. Garlic powder, convenient and umami-packed for quick bursts of flavor. Oregano, herbaceous and sharp, essential for Mediterranean flair. Turmeric, earthy and healthful, adding color and mild spice. Cayenne, fiery and intense, for those moments when you want heat. Dried basil, sweet and delicate, for a fragrant lift to a variety of dishes. Of course, every cook has their personal favorites. Perhaps you reach for coriander, ground ginger, or mustard seeds. But with these 10 spices, you're equipped to tackle countless recipes and a world of flavor. A well-stocked spice rack isn't about quantity, but quality and thoughtful use. To get the most from your spices, store them in airtight containers, away from heat and light. Replace ground spices every 6 to 12 months if possible, as they lose their potency over time. For many spices, buying whole, like peppercorns, cumin seeds, or cinnamon sticks, and grinding them fresh will unlock richer aromas and flavors. Experiment with these spices. Taste, smell, and play with pairings. Food is an expression of culture, memory, and creativity, and spices are your palate. With a handful of essentials in your kitchen, you'll always be ready to explore new tastes, from comforting family favorites to inventive new dishes. So next time you're planning a meal, reach for these top 10 spices and see how just a pinch or a sprinkle can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Your kitchen will smell amazing, and your meals will taste even better. Happy cooking!